It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Right now, the Hornets are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And Salon gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Murray. To the wing right side. A wide open look here for Okongwu. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Intercepted. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Salon. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Salon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
High skill level for Johnson. It didn't matter what the defense did there. He was getting it to go.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Clock at 4. Okongwu, a good look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And stolen by Murray. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Ball. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Davis gets it to go.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Salon, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Ball with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Beyond the arc. Tie game here in Charlotte. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Washington.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Now, Carrington. Back to Sarr. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Washington with the ball. Here's Carrington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carrington's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's deflected. Screen by Bryant. Good on the bucket.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
Here's Nemhard. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
The drive-by Ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
On the wing, Carrington from 10 feet out, and the shot is long. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
There's Ball with the 3, and again the Hornets missing. There's the try. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
A really excellent passer for his position. Davis more than capable of dropping dimes.
Screen by Bryant. Miller with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Inside. Here's Ball. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Okongwu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Okongwu's now got 6 points. Pass to Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
No one covering. Miller's got 6 points in the quarter.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
1:05 left to play here in the half. Now here's ball. Pass to Salon. Off target from three-point range. And again, the turnover by the Wizards.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Charlotte in the lead. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
To the inside. Here's Sarr, and he banks in the layup. Sarr's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
It's deflected.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And he lays it straight in. Sarr's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets ahead, up 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Screen by Siakam. Back to Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Stolen by Ball. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. George Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. So it's Washington now. 4-point game. Johnson attacking and stolen by Okongwu.
With the turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Wizards trailed by 6. To the paint. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on him. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Hornets making a change here. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. And the Wizards with possession, trailing by 4. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Screen by Siakam. uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart because of it right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the middle. Siakam outside. Davis inside. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. And Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 4. Pass to Salon. Here's Okongwu. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets. And here is Johnson. He has 6. Into the lane. Davis inside. Bryant with the rebound. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. .136 left to play here in the third. Ball feeling it out a bit. Misses from short range. Wizards trailed by 6. Pass to Song. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The kick out to Ball. And the Hornets miss again.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Charlotte making a switch now. Wizards trailed by 6. Down low. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Ball with it. And it's Miller in the corner. And again, the Hornets missing. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And the Hornets making a change here. Wizards trailed by 4. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Song. To the middle. Here's Cole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hornets lead by 2. And when we return, and it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hornets with the lead. Outside Ball. Here's Salon. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
And then Jackson with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Salon with his first shot attempt. And Sarr pulls it down. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. It's a 3-point game. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Wizards making a change here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Okongwu a screen. Pass to Murray. No good with the triple. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape, good luck trying to stop him now. Well, hey, Johnson is a volume three-point shooter for a reason because he's very accurate from beyond.
Pass to Salon. Back to ball. Here's Salon. To stop the run. And Davis pulls it down. The Wizards with the lead. Green by Siakam. Now Nembhard. Here's Davis. Got it to go off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now Okongwu. The 3 doesn't go.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Ball. And stolen by Siakam.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Johnson.
2 minutes.
Now Davis. Oh!
Assisted by
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Knocks down the 3.
His game continuing to evolve, guys, and shots like this prove Murray is the real deal.
Johnson down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Shot clock at 5. Now Nembhard. Outside Davis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
1:19 left in the game. Ball. And there's the dunk.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Here's Johnson. Davis surveying the 4. Here's Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Now Davis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Outside Murray. Outside ball. Okongwu. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game. Outside, Siakam. Johnson fires. Now Davis. In through Nembhard. And he does not hit. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbound play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Miller misses the three. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.